So the Silver Sales Bullet is our CPD certified online business training program. But I think what we should do perhaps now is tell the story from the beginning. So how did it all start?
Well, as you know, we've had two primary commercial interests over the last 20 or so years, George Wicks Limited and the Effective Communication Group. George Wicks Limited being the platform of investment and commercial opportunities across the global professional sports sector, incorporating and founded upon and focused primarily on the global professional football sector. Investment opportunities being a high net worth individual, maybe from overseas, maybe from the UK, buying the entire asset of a club, majority, minority shareholding, whatever, and we've had our successes there. Commercial opportunity being front of shirt sponsorship for a club in the Premier League, for example, or maybe stadium naming rights. And the Effective Communication Group is a comparable platform of opportunities, primarily commercial, but essentially in any other sector other than global professional sport incorporating football. And when you consider the sectors in which we've secured most success on behalf of our portfolios of national and international clients over the past couple of decades, these would include retail, education, health, finance in general terms, technology in general terms. And what binds the two businesses together, which I think most business owners, sales directors at larger companies would understand, is the fact that nothing of any tangible value or substantive nature happens in business until money changes hands. Somebody buys and somebody sells. It could be in an investment or a commercial context, but ultimately money needs to change hands. Clearly there needs to be meaningful dialogue, exchange of correspondence, preparation of contracts, but ultimately the most senior representative of the buying entity, the most senior representative of the selling entity will get together and say, right, are we going to do something here? And in recognising and acknowledging that premise, your best chance of ensuring that a transaction is completed is to get in front of the decision maker at your dream client. And that, of course, is what we've done for several years. I remember 5-6 years ago, we were in Manhattan in New York, and one of the clients of George Wicks Limited at the time was Madison Square Garden, famous sports and leisure concert venue. Many world heavyweight boxing championship bouts have been fought there, and it's owned by a company called the Madison Square Garden Company. They own the New York Knicks NBA basketball team, the New York Rangers NHL ice hockey team, and you'll recall one of the vice presidents at the time, who's remained a good friend, said, and these were definitely his words, not mine, this unerring ability to be able to get in front of influential decision makers, chief execs, chairmen, billionaires, members of royal families, whatever, I should teach. And at that time, I didn't really have the time or inclination to go down an online program route, but having taken on board what they suggested, you'll know that we started to conduct some lectures and seminars at universities in both the UK and the States. Here in the UK at UCFB, University College of Football Business, at both Wembley Stadium and the Etihad Stadium, the home of Manchester City, and in New York, in Philadelphia, the Wharton Business School, part of the University of Pennsylvania, one of the Ivy League institutions. And we'd be lecturing postgraduates and undergraduates, and those that were quite entrepreneurial, enterprising, wanted to start their own practice, we'd be teaching the innovative strategies, the incorporated tactics, unique set of skills to open doors to decision makers at their dream clients. But of course, in an education context, most students simply want to get into the employment marketplace and get a job. And interestingly, they're using the same innovative strategies, the same incorporated tactics, the same unique set of skills to open doors to dream employers and essentially engage and communicate more effectively. And George Wicks Limited and the Effective Communication Group continue to prosper. And on the 23rd of March 2020,
Lock them up.
Boris and many heads of states across the globe shut the economies down. And one thing became immediately apparent. I remember you and I having a chat at the time. It suddenly became obvious that a number of the successes that we've enjoyed on occasions over the years has been attributable directly to our ability to travel. All of a sudden, we can't travel. And I remember you saying at the time, perhaps
Now's
this is the time,
Yeah.
to put it into an online program. And so the Silver Sales Bullet has emerged. Delighted to have students on, well, I often say on every continent. We haven't quite cracked Antarctica yet. But so that's how it emerged. Essentially, these innovative strategies, incorporated tactics, unique set of skills we've been deploying for the past 20 years or more in George Wicks Limited and the Effective Communication Group. But because of the pandemic and because the economy needs business owners and sales directors to succeed, generate wealth for others, it's given us an opportunity to enshrine it into a program. So people can either commission our services, if you like, our done-for-you service, where we will open doors on their behalf.
Or they can learn how to do it for themselves.
Yeah, go online and enrol and take their, both business and personal life to the next level. I think that's probably the best summary I can give.
It's the Silver Sales Bullet.